What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as we continue once again with another episode of our French campaign. So, basically, we are being led by Charles de Gaulle, who was almost a level 7 general, but the entire goal is we have created ourselves an offensive battle plan. And all we really want to do is basically take the port of Genoa and take the city of Milan and basically cut all of these units off from any type of supply. Now, if we could somehow do that, the AI is going to get absolutely annihilated, and I would like to say there's about 40 units here who are just going to get crushed. So all we're really doing every single day that goes by, we're getting about 3.5% planning preparation. So imagine all of these units coupled with Charles de Gaulle himself. Not only are we a hill fighter, but we are also a mountaineer. I feel like our offensive capabilities are absolutely phenomenal. I would like to get a lot more mechanized units. In fact, we could probably throw in some more medium tanks once we get to about 3,000. So every day we're getting about 27. Realistically, we're only talking about, 60, 70 more days until all of our units could become even more powerful. So that is really cool to see. We are on the 4th of November, which is making me a little nervous because we are entering into the winter time. But once we go ahead and secure secure Italy once again, I'm planning on building up a significant amount of forts, so then we can ultimately hold this front line. And, really just rake in as much of the Italian economy as we possibly can. So after we go ahead and build up the infrastructure one additional time, I'm going to once again start working on more and more civilian factories because I would absolutely like to go ahead and get a healthier economy. Alright, any day now. Sadly enough, things aren't going as fast as I would like. Tuscany is next. I feel like Tuscany should probably continue to get repaired, but I'm not going to worry about it. So let's bring that on down. We do have really nice logistics companies. I keep pausing the game, and I certainly have been playing all night. But, yeah, I think we're about ready to go. Okay, let's take a quick glance. Is this unit actually trained? So we want to get to regular. We were previously green. And the idea is once this unit goes from trained to regular, I'm going to be bringing him back on into Philippe Leclerc's army, which is basically going to be protecting Paris. Alright, all 24 of our troops are basically prepared. They are ready to go. We're actually going to put you into a balanced manner. And I understand it is the middle of winter. Where is this resistance? Still inside Madrid. But let's go ahead and actually activate our plans. I hope this works. And I'm also curious, should I move my fighters? Probably. Let's do that. All of our fighters and close air support are going to be moving over to Rome. And we are going to be providing significant bonuses to all of our troops. So just like that, we are pushing on in. We need to take Genoa and we need to take Milan. But I don't think they can really stop us. We have a lot of planning preparation. They are getting absolutely annihilated. Here's another airfield that we could take. And all we need to do is just something like this. And we have really fast units. I see a heavy tank coming through. Bologna is now ours. If we could go like this, I would be incredibly happy. We're going to be moving on up into the mountains. I don't know how easy and efficient this will be. Let's take Venice. But we are slowly losing planning preparation. Genoa is now ours. So all we need to do is cut off their supply, and then ultimately we are going to be able to wipe out anyone and everyone. Ooh, one last area is where we need to be. And all we need to do is make our way there. It says 4 days and 15 hours. 12 hours left. And all we need to do is make it there. There it is. So we are doing phenomenally well. All of these units are going to take a significant amount of attrition, which is really good to know. I want this unit to move over, this unit to move over, this unit to move here. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be the biggest encirclement I have ever done. You're going to move in if we can. There's going to be a significant amount of attrition. Oh, this is just grand. Okay, 500 air experience. I'm really curious how many units all of the German Reich... Who are all these people? Romania. Looks like the Asians have been brought over as well. Italian troops. Yep. Okay, all we really gotta do is wait, but I would like to take Milan. So all three of these tanks are going to be pushed over. You guys are going to move over. You need to come here. Alright, and it is winter, so all of these units are cold. They're losing organization and they're losing supplies. And I wonder if it would be a bad idea. Let's actually move up one more, and then I can start working on a fort. And I want to get a level 2 fort as quickly as possible. And I'll build that up to the very top. I don't really plan on moving. Can I do this? And I would like this area as well. And then I think that's basically where we're going to be playing defensively for now. I mean, I guess I could keep moving. It's not really like the biggest issue. All of these units, there is no way they're going to be able to push back, and that's the most amazing part. Okay, you're going to go like this. You're going to go like this. You're going to go like that. And all I want to do is just build up a front line once again. But this time we're going to be holding it. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's pump up all of those. Okay, can I go ahead and continue my encirclements? I think I'm going to try. Moving into the mountains. Flanking around these units. This is going to be the biggest encirclement I have ever done. But it is what it is. Let's send these... We have conquered Milan, so they might even go ahead and just surrender. Their capital is about to be mine as well. Yeah, so here comes all of those Germans. Once again, this might not have been the best idea. So now what we want to do is keep pushing in whatever way possible. And we are just squeezing and squeezing in every single way. Yeah, this is the only thing that I'm actually a little concerned about. Let's play defensively. Let's play defensively. Are we running out of tanks? We have 1.5 thousand. And we are missing about 87 a day. And sadly enough, I don't know if our forts are actually going to be built. But we can hope for the best. We are... all of these units are basically trapped. There is nothing they can do. Alright, all of you will move here. All of you will move here. You can try to move there. You can try to move there. So the organization is going to drop, their health is going to drop, their supplies are going to drop. I just feel like we are going to be pushed out again, which makes me nervous. But at least we do have a significant amount of mechanized, and we do have a significant amount of medium tanks, so that is awesome. Alright, we're going to still keep pushing. And you know what I could do is I could take our mountaineers and attack from this side. I don't really want to do that because we'll lose manpower, but I think we should because we kind of are in a sense of urgency with Germany pushing through the other end. And we'll probably gain some experience, which could be cool. Okay, everybody is taking damage from practically every side and every angle. Alright, 23% towards level 4. And it looks like a lot of units are going to be gaining experience as well, so it's not really the worst thing in the world. Ah, but sadly, our lines are breaking. All of you are now going to join this front line. But this is a significant encirclement.
Tirs ennemis. Bougez-vous.
We've lost around 50,000 manpower, which is a little sad. But our medium tanks are going to arrive eventually.
Gardez vos rangs.
And there they all go. Alright, military police have been unlocked. I'm now going to throw in all 24 tanks over to our eastern frontier. Charles de Gaulle is now level 17. And just to play it safe, I will probably go ahead once again and station some mountaineers. Well, you know, the best thing to do would be to put mountaineers like this. But we're running out of manpower. Okay, one more day until we have Excavation 5. And then we're going to go ahead and definitely start improving not only the anti-tank capabilities of our infantry and motorized, but also the piercing. And let's go ahead and get more defense. I don't know if we really need defense, but it's better than anything else, so I suppose let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, I would like to reconquer Venice. And we're trying, we really are. I also believe we should probably go ahead and repair the infrastructure in Piedmont. And the reason why I say this is because I believe supplies are going to go from our capital all the way down. So maybe that's not the worst idea in the world. Where is Piedmont? Bring that on up. I'm also looking for all of our cavalry units. We are once again going to give some suppression on the Italian frontier. Is this guy actually regular? Not yet.
Attention.
And we also produced another medium tank that is actually gaining experience. So if something happens and we do actually lose a unit of a division of medium tanks, we'll be able to fill that in quickly and efficiently. Okay, we have a level 2 fort in a variety of areas, so it's not as bad as it was previously. But what I would like to do now, we've taken back Venice. Now that our mountaineers are running through, let's actually create an incredibly small fallback line, like this. And then eventually all of our tanks will reconquer the Italian peninsula. Okay, so our infrastructure is being repaired. We have a lot of resistance to occupation, which we're still working on. We have 600 additional mechanized, and we are working on mechanized rank 2, so it's not really the worst positioning. Alright, how are we doing? Not bad, but I would like to go ahead and create an offensive line like this. And I'm not going to execute it anytime soon, but I just want to gain some planning preparation. And I feel like I absolutely need to go ahead and repair the Veneto. Not only, well, let's get the infrastructure repaired. And what is cool is, don't get me wrong, we are still building more and more civilian factories. So our economy is looking a heck of a lot healthier. We could do a lot more at once. South Tyrol might not be a bad idea to improve as well. Maybe even throw down another infrastructure. I don't know if it's going to make the biggest deal in the world, but having some forts could be useful. And, of course, having a better infrastructure could be nice. It has taken some time. 24th of January is when it will be done, so only about 24 days. All of our mountaineers are finally arriving, so let's go ahead, and actually the planning preparation is almost there as well. So let's go ahead and swing these lines over, seeing as our mountaineers are finally where they need to be. And maybe we can attack Yugoslavia from behind.
On se mène.
And it looks like we're also a trickster, giving better reconnaissance. Plus 25%, not bad. Alright, I also want to take a glance. So it looks like the German Reich has finally gone ahead, not only to all adults served, but also scraping the barrel. So they have a negative 40% factory output, and their construction speed is negative 40%. So eventually I'm going to be out, producing the Germans, which is actually really awesome to think about. But I hope I don't lose this 111,000 manpower. I don't even know what I would do. I could try to go ahead and whittle back our infantry, but it's just really not a good idea. But in fact, that's actually what I'm going to do. Rather than doing service by requirement, I would rather go ahead and, make our infantry a little bit weaker. Okay, let's go ahead and begin activating our plan. I realize that not everybody is fully, planned for an attack, but let's go ahead and begin our operations. So at least the idea is I can once again own all of Veneto, and then we can obviously upgrade the infrastructure without having to take a significant amount of damage. Alright, our medium tanks are running on by. We're losing a lot of manpower, which is not good either.
Attention.
Okay, I don't really think I need these 4 units, so let's disband them. And we've only gained about 70,000 manpower, but you know what? I'm sure they'll be utilized. Okay, still improving the economy wherever we can. South Tyrol about to get a little bit better infrastructure.
Continue l'attaque.
And moving into Istria. It looks like Greece is not doing well either. High levels of resistance in Latium, but we are working on it. You can see the negative 5%.
Attention.
Yeah, we're lacking supplies. This is really our biggest issue. Even though we have level 3 logistics companies, we're still having some issues. And, obviously we're fighting in the mountains, and we have level 7 infrastructure that's completely annihilated. But that, I guess we are obviously working on it.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's just double check. So we're improving Piedmont, which I don't know if we really need. But Veneto and South Tyrol are the ones that need to be fixed. Lombardy... probably. Let's go ahead and repair that if we can. And getting better military police might actually be another priority. We're in 1944 now, which now means we can get the final version of our aircraft. And then finally we'll switch over to jet fighters, but I don't know if we really have the tungsten to produce those. Alright, all of you are going to be pushing on down. If we could take this last area, which we're fighting in the mountains, so that's not the best idea. But, yeah, if we could take that last area, we could finally get all this infrastructure repaired a little bit more efficiently. And another thing we should probably do is build this up and this up to level 8. This was previously at level 6, which was Tyrol. Let's pump those up. Sadly, I don't really like improving the economy and infrastructure of the Italian nation, but I think that is absolutely fine if we lose less units. Are we out of medium tanks? No, we actually have 1.9 thousand, and we have 1.1 thousand of mechanized. So I think we are doing incredibly well. We, for some reason, still haven't taken this area. I wonder why we're having such a hard time. I think we need to take this area first. And I think we're about to conquer it. But I'm happy that we have level 2 forts everywhere. I'm happy that our infrastructure is being repaired. We are trying our best. And I think we're making significant improvements. This is a really slow campaign. But, you know, it is what it is. The French Empire is growing incredibly powerful. I wish there was something that we could do to improve our national unity. But sadly, I don't think there is. Alright, signal companies rank 3 are finally being unlocked. Maintenance companies might be a good... Ah, yes, we should probably get our fighters. And it's actually only going to take 42 days, which is nice to know. Because we have some improvements. Ah, we now need more oil. So once again, we are going to be importing more from the US. If I could somehow be constructing more synthetic refineries, I absolutely would. Let's build some like that. And we've still got a long ways to go, but I'm absolutely fine with this. Okay, we are improving the infrastructure in Veneto, but it is getting destroyed bit by bit. And moving into the mountainous territories is proving to be very difficult.
C'est parti. On se maille.
Let's go like this. I don't know, we might need mountaineers.
On se maille.
In fact, I feel like we're getting pushed in almost every angle, which is really not that great. Is there anything that I can do? Let's look at our supply area. So obviously we're not really being bottlenecked because we repaired all of Piedmont, but we definitely need some infrastructure improvements, but only a little bit inside Veneto and, you know, South Tyrol. But can we repair any of these forts? We can probably get those repaired fairly quickly. And we're having a very tough time pushing through. I wonder if it would be easier to move all of our tanks down. And then, I guess, pushing on into the capital of Italy. But we need organization, and it just doesn't look like... Yeah, we need supply. I don't know what our plan is. Can we go ahead and cancel this? How much supply status are we losing? We're at 91% supply.
Continue d'avancer.
So if I took 12 of you, and I went straight for the capital, how viable is this? I don't think it's that viable. And it looks like their general isn't really all that powerful. Ah, so we are finally being successful. And I probably could throw in another couple tanks to really start pushing through. Our mountaineers are holding the lines, but their organization is dropping substantially. Resistance to occupation once again. Yeah, I don't know if we can really push this. And it looks like we're about to be beaten up again.
Gardez vos rangs.
So I don't know how to really push through. If the Germans take this fort, even though it's only level 1,
Écoutez.
that could be incredibly problematic. Yeah, it's just because there's no infrastructure. So we did manage to reach there. And we have once again secured a foothold in the mountain area. What is this? Is this a mountain? Yes, it is. I wonder if we could do a naval invasion.
Attention.
It's going to take an incredibly long time. But we would go like this. And we would take a port. Well, and you would think we would be, you know, being a massive distraction. And you would think Greece would eventually start doing better, but I guess not. And also, let's take a quick glance. Right now, we have 39% war participation, whereas the United Kingdom only has 27%. So we are definitely kicking butt, taking names. I just wish... It's just a little hard because obviously the German Reich has around 250 military factories. That is literally about 60% more. So I don't think we're really going to be outproducing them anytime soon. Yeah, here comes another unit of Mountaineers to the rescue.
Gardez vos rangs.
But all we need are forts.
C'est parti.
Can I do anything about this organization? Not really. Fire brigades have been unlocked. Let's go ahead and make our way towards backhand blow. This counters breakthrough, which is kind of cool. Okay, I wonder...
Attention.
Let's go ahead. How long until our naval invasion? An incredibly long time. Do I have any extra Mountaineers? Not really, because everybody's being utilized. I mean, you would think our tanks would be enough to just push through, but everybody's lacking organization.
Aux ordres.
And I wonder if we just stay here long enough, will the organization just improve? I mean, if it does, everything should get easier. Well, sadly enough, I guess I have to end this episode as well. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have an awesome day. I will see you in our next adventure.